Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Nerd Mode On, and I'll be doing a gameplay commentary over some Call of Duty Ghost. The game just came out, and a lot of experiences have definitely been made, and I'm actually really surprised by the outlook that I have on the game. Many of you guys know that I've not always been maybe the most energetic about the next Call of Duty title, and a lot of the times during the midst of the current one that we were playing, I was not always the most excited to be bringing content for it. That's why the sheer fact that Battlefield came into my channel for multiple reasons during that time period, and that's also where I kind of found myself to really enjoy the Battlefield franchise. But I would definitely have to say that Call of Duty Ghost has kind of changed my mind. I'm actually really enjoying the game, and that could be because I was kind of six-man teaming it up with a bunch of good guys, and we were playing Domination, and I haven't lost a game yet. I've definitely been annihilating the opposition. I've been getting absolutely ridiculous scores, and just building up my stats to, definitely give them a little bit of a padding, definitely give them a little bit of a position to stay pretty accurate. And I'm really excited about that. A lot of you guys know that I am a stat whore. That's what I like. I like high statistics, and I like to think that they mean something deep down and somehow, crammed into the actual multiplayer experience. Believe it or not, a lot of people will look at stats, and in some cases they will get a little nervous of the circumstances they find themselves in. May that be the opposition checking out your personal profile and realizing that you are definitely a pretty good player, or just realizing that you have a fairly good win-loss ratio, whatever the circumstance is. But as of the moment, I actually have both of those worlds. I'm definitely racking in a 20 win-loss ratio as of the moment, and with that said, of course, my kill death is almost 3. And I'm really excited about that. I mean, I cannot stress that enough to you guys. I really can't push that enough and let you guys know that I'm extremely energetic to actually be able to uphold stats that I feel that are necessary to my existence of keep playing the game. I don't like to have low stats because it honestly just drives me nuts, and it makes me think that I'm not as good as I perceive to be. By no means am I the best player in the world. I'm probably never will ever come close to that, and I have no desire to become the best player in the world because I don't care about that kind of stuff. It's a video game, and it's all about different, tactics and coordinations and the understanding of the fundamentals of the game, and that's just not something I care about. But I would like to think that I'm above average in multiple circumstances, and I would like to at least suggest to you guys that I have an idea of how to play Call of Duty. So with that in mind, guys, my overall opinions about Call of Duty Ghosts is I would definitely have to say I am really enjoying the game. I really love the maps. There's not really a whole lot of maps that I'm like, this map sucks. There are, however, a few things that I'm not too crazy about, and I noticed that the dedicated servers are absolutely amazing. It's so nice to play Call of Duty and realize that when you shoot your weapon, the actual opponent actually dies now. They don't, get a stagger off and run into the distance and get hit markered for days and then turn around and 360 you with a sniper rifle. That stuff doesn't really happen. Now, that's not to say that the dedicated servers are fine-tuned perfectly yet. They do have a lot of advancements to go through, and I imagine they'll be fine-tuning them throughout the next year. But of course, as of the moment, the start of the game, I have not realized or upheld any kind of sufficient lag, any circumstances that would make the game unplayable on multiple accounts, and because of the dedicated servers, I could actually connect with my friends on day one. That is something that has plagued the Call of Duty franchise for as long as I can remember. Day one, or day, 7 days into it, are usually the worst time of the Call of Duty experience because you can never play with your friends. You can connect with some of them, but you always can't connect with all of them. And Call of Duty Ghost doesn't seem to be the circumstance. Granted, my luck might be better than yours in some cases, but overall, I've never heard of anybody having any problems with Call of Duty Ghost as of now, and the game has been out efficiently for approximately 7 hours, at least legally, of course. Now, I'm sure many of you guys have noticed that some people were getting the game illegally, which that's a commentary for another day, but when it comes down to the fundamentals of it, I guess they can do what they want to do, and I can't really do anything to make them look at the law any more suggestive as it might become. And frankly, I really don't care that much to rat anybody out about fucking getting a video game early. But it is a little bit heartbreaking when you realize that, people are already max level, or already leveling up their character, weeks before the game's even out and something like that. But when it comes down to the reality of it, the leaderboards are already sufficiently hacked as it is now, and the first 100,000 people aren't even legit. They're just complete hackers. So Infinity War titles are usually the most hacked when it comes to the leaderboards, but I think we all kind of know that. I don't think anybody ever tries to race for the #1 position and realize that they're going to have a chance, because Infinity Ward titles definitely do have a little bit of a problem with keeping the leaderboards under control and having people not hack their game on day one. So, I don't know. Now, of course, with that said, guys, I just want to quickly talk about my overall suggestive opinions about Call of Duty Ghost. Besides just letting you guys know that I really like the title and I think it's absolutely amazing, and telling you guys that I like a majority of the maps, that doesn't leave you guys with enough sufficient information to realize that I haven't actually been excited about Call of Duty in a long time. The last time I was excited for Call of Duty was Black Ops 1. Black Ops 2 was the hugest letdown in the world because I just didn't like the game. It catered too much to classes that I thought were a little newbie, and they had tactics that didn't implement and help the team in any way or shape or form, and there was a lot of things about the game that I just really didn't like. That's why you guys never really saw me playing a whole lot. All of you guys that had me added on Xbox 360 realized that, when I kind of got max level, I kind of said, peace, goodbye, and left off and went and played something else. And that's for a really good reason, of course. When I beat Call of Duty, I don't really have a reason to continue to play it. I'm not that kind of person that grinds out XP for no logical reason. I, play the game, get max level, move on to the next project, and call it a good day. But of course, with that said, I have really been enjoying just the experience as of now, and of course some of you guys might jump to the conclusion that it is just the hypes and I'm all excited about a new Call of Duty title, but that's not exactly me. When it comes down to it, and all you guys that know me in real life or people that have played with me realize that when the next Call of Duty comes out, I'm not the most excited. I could really care less. I look at it as like a job. I'm like, oh, this is going to suck. 1 month of this game and then I'll be max level. I can go play something else. But I can definitely see myself continually playing this game. I enjoy all the classes. I don't think there's a whole lot they need to fix, at least right out of the gate in my personal opinion. I would like to see the snipers maybe take a little bit of a nerf to that quickscoping again, but I doubt that'll be something that happens. I'm sure many of you guys love sniping, so definitely go out there and have some fun, but most of you veterans out there know that I absolutely hate quickscoping with a absolute passion. I think it is the most cheap thing in the game. It's like a shotgun that you're basically getting blasted in the face with every time at all ranges. So I don't know, that's my personal opinion. Of course, some of you guys won't agree with it and some of you guys will be more aggressive, but that's just how the reality of it works out. I'm sure you guys probably don't like automatic weapons if you are a sniper. I would imagine that's probably pretty consistent. But anyway, guys, I don't want to talk too much about that. That just brings out commentary topics for another day, and definitely something interesting to talk about in the future. But anyway, guys, to really subject the commentary and let you guys know, I am just absolutely enjoying the game, and I hope that you guys are enjoying it as well. I hope you guys haven't been having any problems, and I'm hoping that you guys are going out there and having a great time. I look forward to hopefully playing with some of you guys on Xbox 360, of course. That is the platform that I purchased it for. And of course, if you guys are on PlayStation, I will be getting the PlayStation 4 when it releases, of course. I'm sure many of you guys are aware of that. I don't know if I'll be getting Call of Duty for it, because I imagine I'll probably be close to max level by that time. But when it comes down to the fundamentals of it, I'm looking forward to hopefully playing with you guys on different consoles, platforms, and definitely experiencing the overall, experience of the console gaming, or in most cases, just platform gaming, considering that I do have a high-end PC. And that's pretty much it about the commentary, guys, when it comes to this subjected commentary about Call of Duty Ghosts. Of course, I'll be making a lot of videos today, so if you guys like Call of Duty, you guys are all into that kind of stuff, be expecting a huge gap of just content coming because, well, the new game is out, and there's a lot to experience. There's a lot of things to talk about. There's statistics to definitely go over and try to diversify ourselves and try to figure out which weapons are for us. And then some of us will realize that maybe that particular weapon just isn't our cup of tea. And I'm hopefully going to be giving you guys some information in reference to that along the way. I'm sure you guys will notice that I'll be scrambling to get some gameplay, but at the same expense, I did go on a pretty rapid win streak, so I definitely do have a lot of games currently stacked up and ready for you guys to enjoy. I'm sure you guys have noticed that I've been objective basing myself a lot in this particular gameplay, and throughout most of them, you guys will notice that I will be capturing a lot of objectives. I've definitely changed my outlook considering that I've been playing Battlefield so much. And the main objective of Battlefield is to win the game, and I've definitely been bringing that to the Call of Duty franchise and trying to motivate my teammates to help me on the flags, but it's a little bit more difficult than you might think. So anyway, guys, that has been pretty much the episode. I'm going to start to conclude the episode for you guys, and again, I hope you guys have really been enjoying Call of Duty if you already have it. If you guys went to the midnight release, definitely let me know some stories in the comments below. I'm sure you had to stand next to somebody that you probably weren't too excited about. Maybe he smelled a little funny. You never know. The guys that I had to stand next to, believe it or not, they actually took a shower, and they were pretty skinny, so I didn't have a problem with it. I didn't have that guy that had like the Cheetos all over his shirt or anything like that. But if that's your cup of tea, of course, if you like to eat Cheetos and wear the same shirt, I guess have a good time then. I'm not saying anything bad about that, but you guys understand the fundamentals of it. If you guys have any funny stories, let me know in the comments below. And if you guys are going to be picking up Call of Duty Ghost, I highly recommend it. I think this one is a million times better than Modern Warfare 3. It doesn't take a whole lot to definitely beat a game that was a shining turd. But when it comes down to it, guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I will see you guys in the next installment. This is NMO, and I'm going to be signing out, guys. Peace.